Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Serena Williams. You know, Serena Williams is out there in Paris for the Olympics, and she tried to go into this Paris hotel, a rooftop restaurant, to have a little something to eat with her family. And so the restaurant pretty much was like, nah, you can't get in here because we're all booked. Serena wanted to call racism. They're like, hold up, no, we're booked. It's not that deep. And you know, many fans were kind of split down the middle. Some was calling her a spoiled brat because she's a celebrity and saying, listen, yo, did you want them to kick other people out of their seat to allow you and your family in? Now, Serena, when she looked on the rooftop, she said there was a whole bunch of empty seats. But they responded to and said, no, those seats were taken. It was reserved for the other part that I guess they shared the space with in the restaurant. So let's go ahead and get right into this story because this is a case of that we need to solve. Do you think it was racism or do you think it was just book and Serena needs to calm down and just find someplace else for her and her family to eat? So Serena Williams rips a five-star Paris hotel for denying her and her family entry to the rooftop restaurant. You know, sometimes it's not really about you. It's not really that deep. Serena Williams slammed the Parisian hotel for denying her and her family access to its rooftop restaurant. Yikes, she said at Peninsula, Paris. She wrote on X Monday. I've been denied access to the rooftop to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids. Always a first. Hashtag Olympic 2024. You really going to reject me? Question, question, question. The tennis champ 42 also included a photo of the Peninsula sign with the message. Now, listen, I will say this. Everything doesn't need to go on social media. But listen, I wasn't born into social media, okay? I'm 54 and I wasn't born into cell phones. I wasn't born to an iPhone, Android, social media, what do you call it? Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called now, TikTok. I wasn't born into that particular world, right? So it's not something that I was, ingrained in me. But when you want to just do everything to put on Twitter, I think it's team too much. But that's me. Did this need to go up there? Nah, I don't think so. But that's how she felt. So many fans subsequently accused the hotel of racism. You should claim racism and get someone fired, one person wrote. While another wrote, it doesn't matter how much money you have, racism doesn't care, bro. However, not everyone was on Williams' side, with some accusing her of acting like an entitled celebrity. And that's the picture she put up there of the hotel, okay? Breaking news, celebrity told no, one user commented, while another wrote, I'm a celebrity, kick a regular person out so I can eat. Hours later, the hotel responded with a comment explaining that they were indeed fully booked despite appearances. Because listen, you can have someone maybe coming in for a reservation that's within the next 15 to 30 minutes. You can't give away their table and then when they get there say, sorry, your table is not ready or you got to wait. And you're like, hold up, then why did I make a reservation if my table wasn't going to be ready? So, dear Miss Williams, they wrote in response, please accept our deepest apologies for the disappointment you encountered tonight. Unfortunately, our rooftop bar was indeed fully booked, and the only unoccupied tables you saw belonged to our gourmet restaurant, which was fully reserved. Williams has been in the City of Light for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, along with her husband Alexis and their daughters Olympia, 6, and Andrea. Adjidra, I'm sorry, 1. The former athlete participated in the opening ceremony torch relay. The 23-time Grand Slam champion, who retired from professional tennis in 2022, made an appearance with other celebrated sports stars, including Rafael Nadal, Carl Lewis, and Nadia, and I'm not going to mess up her last name. So she was there with other, influential people. On Sunday, she was spotted watching a tennis win, okay, and they took home the gold in men's tennis single tournament. Williams is regarded as the greatest female tennis player of all time. And listen, no matter what happens in her life, you can never take that title and that accomplishment from her. And she is no stranger to Olympic Games, having won 4 gold medals. She won with her sister Venus Williams in women's doubles at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, the 2008 Belgium Olympics, and the 2012 London Olympics. She earned her only single gold medal at the London Games. Listen, guys, let me go back up. Let's see. Let's see what picture we want to sit on. Let's sit on should we sit on the hotel picture? Okay, let's sit on this hotel picture here. Because let me say this. I don't think this is a case of racism. There have been plenty of times where I have been given the buzzer. You know how some restaurants you go to, you come up to the desk and they say how many in your party? You say 2, you say 4, whatever, and they tell you, okay, it's either 30-minute wait, 60-minute wait, or whatever they tell you. And they said, hold on to this buzzer, and then when it lights up and it buzzes, then you come back up to the front here, and we'll give you your seat. And then I'm sitting there waiting and I'm just clocking because I ain't got nothing else to do, especially I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This person was before me. They went. I see a table over there. I see a table over here. I see a table over there. Like, when are they going to call me? And then I go up and I get all in the business asking them when they're going to call me. And they like, calm down. You know, that table only seats this many or this, that. They explain to me why I need to wait for my table. So you can see empty tables in the restaurant. That doesn't mean that that empty table is not taken or they didn't have somebody already slotted for that. And there's a lot of restaurants where you can do a walk-in, but even if a party comes in after you and they had a reservation, they're going to get seated before you. So there are so many dynamics that could play into this, but I appreciate the hotel. Somebody alerted them to her post on Twitter. Listen, I guess there's people out there that are just constantly watching social media. But anyway, somebody alerted them to her post on social media. And to me, they went and put a very nice response. Does that mean that they knew at the time who they was turning away? I don't know. We'll never kind of know that. But, you know, it is what it is. But if I had to toss up a coin and say, racist or not racist, I'm going to roll right now and say it was not a racist situation. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours, okay? So chat with me in the comments and I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. Was Serena just being a spoiled brat and thinking to herself, I'm that girl. I'm here in Paris. I got my kids with me. They hungry. We want to go on that rooftop and eat. Or was the restaurant just within their rights? Like, we're packed, we're booked, we're busy. Now, I add this last piece to the conversation. Anytime you have a city hosting an event, normally 9 times out of 10, the popular and the good restaurants are all booked up because those people that have been planning to come to said event mapped out. There's some people that really plan their trips and they're like, okay, you know what? They look up the best restaurants and they make all the reservations. And then when you try to get in, it's all booked. And it's same with the hotels. Once people learned that the Olympics was going to be in Paris, way ahead of time, they was booking those hotels up, okay? And if you waited to the last minute to do your reservations, you probably would not get in the good hotels. You probably didn't get the best and the earliest flights, and you most certainly were not getting in the popular restaurants because the early bird, they say, gets the worm, and those are the people that booked up those popular places first. So chat with me, guys. I'll chat back, and I'll see you in the next video.